It's one of the most painful feelings in sport, showing up but feeling invisible when it matters most. Because there's a war no one sees. It's not the game itself, it's what happens before it, inside your mind. You train like a beast, but come game day, your legs betray you. You freeze, you shrink, you disappear. And the worst part, no one knows you're battling yourself. You walk off the field feeling fake because your real self stayed in training. This isn't another motivational video, it's a rescue mission. Inside are the exact mental tools to bridge the gap between who you are and who the game needs you to be. But before we talk about the pitch, we fix what happens long before the whistle. Performance starts with biology, not motivation. You're not exhausted from effort, you're drained because your body's out of sync. It's not motivation you lack, it's rhythm. Your internal clock is scrambled, and until you reset it, your body will keep resisting. But once you align with nature's timing, you don't just react, you glide. Here's how. Get morning sun, 10 to 20 minutes. Let light flip the switch. Cut blue light at night. Use red-orange bulbs. Let darkness do its job. No late meals. Eat 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Let your body repair. Train smart. Mornings, cardio plus skill. Afternoons, power plus explosion. Sleep on a schedule. Every day, no off days. Sync your rhythm, and your body becomes instinct. Fast, focused, relentless. This isn't magic, it's memory burned into your bones, waiting for its cue. You can rewire your instincts, not with random reps, but with deliberate imitation of the greats. Not just watching highlights, studying their rhythm, dissecting every pause, every shift in balance, every silent road of the game. It's not just about trying harder, it's about locking in, sharpening the eye, leaning into feedback, and repeating with precision until mastery isn't something you chase. It's something you carry. You don't need to guess what's coming. You've seen it before. Your nervous system knows it because your brain has already rehearsed it. Lamine Yamal doesn't just play football. He mirrors Neymar. The shoulder drop, the timing, the runs before the run. He doesn't scroll through clips. He lives inside full matches. And the magic, it's not in the flicks. It's in the spaces between, the off-ball moment, the anticipation, the confidence that shows before he even touches the ball. Do does the same. They don't just copy moves, they absorb the mindset, the rhythm, the unseen intelligence of the pitch. Here's the truth most miss. Mastery hides in the quiet, not in the viral goals, but in the subtle shifts, the body angle before a press, the stillness before an explosion. The patience when the ball's far away but the moment's about to arrive. That's where the elite train. That's where instincts are built. That's where the game is won before the whistle. Let's talk about some action steps. Number 1, find your role model. Pick a legend in your position. Study their rise, their struggle. Ask, what would they do here? Let their game shape yours. Number 2, watch full matches, not highlights. Skip the show reels, watch the full story. See the runs, the pauses, the off-ball genius, the silent grind that makes them great. Number 3, replicate the rhythm. Don't just train, perform. Mirror their footwork, timing, decisions. Start slow, lock into their pace. Repetition turns into instinct. It's not copying, it's programming your brain to see, react, create. And one day you'll move like them without thinking. But there's still a gap between what you know and what you dare in chaos. That's where street football proves everything. And pickup games, they're the rawest test. No edits, no masks. You trained all week. You visualized everything. The passes, the goals, the celebration. But the whistle blows and suddenly everything feels off. Your feet feel heavy. Your touch, sloppy. Your mind, loud, clouded, cluttered. And the game you thought you prepared for slips through your fingers minute by minute. Why? Because you lost long before kickoff. Not in warm-ups, not during the teamwork, but in the 24 hours you ignored. That's where the sabotage begins, with invisible habits that slowly break your edge. So, what are some silent killers of game day? Rushing decisions. You don't scan early, so you panic late. Every touch becomes a gamble, not a plan. Hiding from the ball. You drift wide, you stand behind players. You pretend you're ready, but deep down you're avoiding responsibility. Hesitating under pressure. You get the ball, you freeze. And that one moment, it's all the opponent needs. Overthinking. You second guess your first touch, then your second, then your third. Confidence disappears, one misstep at a time. Playing safe to look good. You avoid risky passes. You don't take on your man. You play not to lose instead of playing to win. These aren't mistakes, they're symptoms of a player trained in order trying to survive in chaos. You trained for control, but the match throws you into storms. You rehearsed moves, but forgot to rehearse decision-making. You perfected drills, but never trained to recover after failure. So, when the game speeds up, you freeze, you fade, you disappear. Most players think they need more reps, but what they actually need is more resistance. Because pressure doesn't create your habits, it reveals them. You'll never fix panic by watching another tutorial. You'll never fix fear by only training in silence. And you'll never become match ready while rehearsing in environments that protect you from chaos. If you want to stop rushing decisions, you need environments that force decisions. If you want to stop hiding from the ball, you need games where no one passes to you unless you earn it. If you want to stop folding under pressure, you need to train inside pressure, not around it. And that's not going to happen in a quiet training ground. That only happens where instincts are tested, brutally. Not with cones, not with comfort, but with chaos. You think you're ready? You've trained for hours, drilled the same moves, visualized success, repeated affirmations. But there's one battlefield you're avoiding, the one that shapes players into warriors. Pickup games. Raw, unfiltered. No coaches, no rules, no second chances. This isn't where you get praise. This is where you get tested. Not in your bedroom whispering, "I am confident," but in a gritty, crowded game where no one knows your name. And no one cares if you're tired, nervous, or having an off day. So, why does this work? Pick up in chaos. 3v3, 4v4, 5v5. Tiny spaces, constant pressure. No time to think, only react. No structure to lean on, only instinct to trust. But within that chaos, something begins to form. Every collision, every mistake, every improvisation teaches you faster than any cone drill ever could. It refines you. It strips away what's fragile and exposes what's real. You're not just moving, you're surviving. And survival sharpens something deeper than tactics. It sharpens your edge. This isn't just training. It's a crucible where your drills either hold or collapse, where your training meets fire. Pickup teaches you more than just quick feet. It teaches you to stay composed when the game gets dirty, to find rhythm in disorder, to stand your ground when everything screams at you to fold. This is where the fake fades out and your true game identity gets forged. Not crafted in theory, but crafted in pressure. Don't play pickup just to survive. Play to evolve. In every game, set a target. Weak foot, use it 30 to 40% of the time. Scan, force a scan before every touch. Fearless move, pull that move you hesitate to try in real matches. These aren't just challenges, they're neural rewrites. You're teaching your brain to stay bold, stay sharp, and stay unfazed. Each risk, a micro win. Each loss, a confidence deposit. Each mistake, a data point in your evolution. Here's the truth. Pickup makes you gritty. It builds your confidence under pressure. It makes you unpredictable. And unpredictability is a nightmare to defend. Because game day doesn't want a scripted player. It demands a savage who adapts. One who can't be rattled by noise, pressure, or chaos. If you want to perform like it's training, start training like it's war. You've bled through the cage, fought through the noise, proven your instincts under fire. Now comes the calm before the storm, because most players don't lose the game on game day. They lose it 24 hours before it begins. The day most players mess up everything, 24 hours before the match. They train too hard, overthink, scroll endlessly, eat junk, sleep late. And they wonder why they feel stiff, heavy, slow, and anxious when it matters. This is where the elite pull away. the reset window. The 24-hour countdown where you don't train harder, you prime the system. Here's a strategy. Number 1, stop grinding, start recovering. No intense drills, no max sprints, no last chance panic sessions. Your body doesn't grow in training, it grows in recovery. Game day isn't a workout, it's a performance. So treat the day before like sacred ground. You're not building now, you're locking in. Number 2, myofascial release. Grab a tennis ball, roll out your feet, calves, hips. Every knot you release, one more degree of freedom. You'll feel lighter, quicker, more fluid. Yamal doesn't carry tension into matches, neither should you. Number 3, grounding. Take your shoes off, walk on grass. Breathe. Let your nervous system reset. No screens, no noise. Grounding isn't mystical, it's nervous system science. You want to float tomorrow? Anchor yourself today. Number 4, carbs, salt, and water. Forget low-carb myths. Fuel up. Rice, potatoes, fruits. Load glycogen. Add salt, magnesium, potassium to your water. Every cell needs it to fire. The goal? You're not just recovering. You're staging an explosion. Muscles relaxed, brain calm, energy stores full, instincts sharp. The best don't panic the night before. They protect it, guard it, and walk into game day already one step ahead. Now, it's match day. The lights feel brighter. The moment feels heavier. But pressure? That's not the enemy. Disconnection is. Let's wire your mind into flow so your body can follow. Let's talk about the moment you wake up on game day. That electric buzz in your chest, that quiet pressure in your gut, that voice in your head whispering, "Don't mess this up." Here's the truth. Most players prep their body, but forget to prime their mind. And when the whistle blows, they're not mentally in the game. They're fighting nerves, they're thinking too much, reacting too slow. The elite don't leave their mental state to chance, they build it, step by step. This is the game day mental warm-up. This is how you enter the zone. Number 1, breathe first, think later. Before your phone, before you speak, before the noise hits. Sit, close your eyes, and breathe. Inhale, hold, exhale. Do this for 2 to 5 minutes. Why? Because your body's internal engine sets the tone. Start in panic mode, stay in panic mode. But anchor yourself first, and the rest of your day flows from calm. Number 2, your pregame identity check. Ask yourself, who am I when I'm locked in? Not what you want, who you are. This isn't fluff, it's identity priming. Say it out loud. I am focused. I am aggressive. I stay calm under pressure. I make the game bend to me. Your brain believes what you repeat, so make it count. Number 3, visualize your flow. Close your eyes again. See the pitch, the lights, the noise. Now, watch yourself. First touch, clean. First pass, sharp. First duel, won. First sprint, explosive. This isn't hope, this is neural rehearsal. Your brain treats visualization like experience, so don't just dream the highlight. Rehearse the chaos, solve problems, feel composure before it's needed. Number 4, movement equals momentum. Before kickoff, move with intent, not just jog, flow, dynamic stretches, sharp footwork, deep breathing. Put on that song that dials you in, the one that turns nerves into rhythm. Flow isn't luck, it's built in your body, in your breath, in your focus. Number 5, 30 minutes of solitude. Right before call time, disappear. No phones, no chatter, no clutter. Just stillness. Let the noise fade so instinct can rise. The goal? Your mind should already be on the field, not catching up, not adjusting. You walk in calm, eyes sharp, focus locked, mindset triggered, vision crystal clear. This is how pressure stops being pressure. This is how the match begins, long before the whistle blows. Because most players don't lose the game on game day, they lose it 24 hours before it begins. You won't rise to the occasion, you'll default to your training. So, train like the storm is coming, train inside pressure, bleed in chaos. So when the whistle blows, you don't flinch, you dominate. Now it's your turn. If you're ready to stop folding under pressure, to rise to the challenge, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this with a friend who's ready to level up. Don't just train for the game, train to own it. Join us, own the moment.